For those that don't know, yes, I am black. I am not Puerto Rican, Mexican, Samoan, or Cuban. I am a black man. The reason for this video is I just saw the list of all the Oscar nominations for the year, and I had to make sure I write them down because I'm getting older and my rememberer is not what it used to be. Joker leads the pack with 11 noms. The Irishman, which was trash to me, with 9. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood made my top 10 of 2019, but it was all the way at the bottom. Not Tarantino's best, but I thought it was cool. 10 nominations. There is one black person nominated in the Oscars, and that's the Brit that played Harriet Tubman in a slavery movie. That's what this video is about. We were going in the right direction. I'm still pointing. We were going in the right direction. Last year, Green Book won. Mahershala Ali won his second Oscar back-to-back. Black Panther got 4 wins. We were heading in the right direction. And that's probably because they just wanted to shut people up that were talking about, oh, Oscars are so white. They gave us love. Okay, cool. Now, fast forward a year later, they're back to formula. We're back to square one again, where we're just getting nominated for fucking slave movies. I hate to make this a race thing because I love films. I love all kinds of films, but I gotta call a spade. As my cousin China would say, I don't go looking for this shit, but it slaps me in the face like a pile of dog shit. One black person got nominated. I'm pointing with my finger again. One person. And that's for playing in a slave movie. And she's not even American. And I have a problem with that too, but that's another topic for another day. Was there not enough quality black films that came out? Or are there not enough black films being greenlit? Are there gems, stories that need to be told, but the studios, the powers that be, are not letting those films get made? Is that what it is? I don't know. There was an explosion in the 90s of black films. When Spike Lee dropped Do the Right Thing, and Do the Right Thing made money for Universal, all the studios jumped in on it. Okay, there's money to be made here. Then you have Boys in the Hood, Juice, Menace to Society, Jason's Lyric, Dead President, Set It Off. We had an explosion of black films. It was a great time to be alive, man. And then fast forward, there are not so many. You probably get one every other like 4 or 5 months, one drops. And you'd be so happy to see it, even if it's not all that, you're just happy to see a black film on screen and you support it. I wrote down some of the ones that came out and I said, okay, is it because there's just not enough good quality black stories or black films? Is that why we got shut out? So we have Us, which I didn't really care for, but it was a really good made film. I thought Jordan Peele did a great job. I didn't too much care for Us. Best of Enemies I didn't see because I've seen that movie before. Shaft was a breath of fresh air to me. Dolomite was my favorite movie of 2019. Queen and Slim I absolutely loved. Waves was on its way to being great, but then it fell off. And I'm mentioning this movie for a reason. I have not seen this one, but The Last Black Man in San Francisco. I just found out about that movie real recently, and it's on my queue. I got to watch that. But when I looked up the critical response to it, got mostly positive reviews. 93% on Rotten Tomatoes out of like 100 and what? It was like 139 votes. All right, 8.35 out of 10 on average. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is nominated for 10 awards, 85% Rotten Tomatoes, 7.83 out of 10. So Once Upon a Time in Hollywood ranked lower than The Last Black Man in San Francisco, but it has 10, count them, man, 10 nominations. Last Black Man in San Francisco, I just heard about. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, dude, I'm not trying to race bait. I'm not trying to play victim. I'm just calling it how it is, man. I'm just telling you the obvious. There's something going on where we just can't get our stories off the ground. Queen and Slim, I really enjoyed. And I do think it should have got love at the Oscars. That was just a beautifully made, beautifully acted, executed film. but it got shut out. Dolomite is my name. I kind of knew it was going to happen because I think Eddie's like too black to be Oscar worthy, but at the same time, white folks love him. He's universally loved, but as far as the Academy Awards, nah, man, Eddie won't get that love, man. Oh, gosh. Yeah, y'all. That's what I didn't plan on making this video. This is my lazy day. I'm supposed to be doing shit today. But I had to talk about this because I'm looking at this list and I'm just like, I'm not watching the Oscars this year. I'm not watching it. For what? We family, right? Okay, folks, we family. We family. I'm just telling you how I feel. This is just my opinion, okay? Feel free to, to write down what you think. Am I tripping? Am I just seeing this? Am I playing the victim role here where I'm just trying to be like, let me know. But my personal feeling is I think we took a step back. 2019 did produce I Got the Hookup too, though, which is probably the worst movie ever made. But I'm like, come on, man. I think in my heart, I feel like there are a lot of great black stories that need to be told, but the studios will not let it happen. All right? Because it's almost like it has to pass a criteria to get made. It has to be one extreme or the other. And that's the thing I liked about Queen and Slim was Queen and Slim showed regular black people. All right, they weren't ghetto and hood, or it's like you have to be one extreme or the other. Either you have to be like really black and like street talking, or you have to be like on some Sidney Poitier type shit where you have to be an extremely intelligent, almost sellout. But damn, just show us being us. All right, we are people too. We just have different skin color, but we are people. The Oscars historically has shown us as, the Oscars only show love to us if we are mammies, butlers, slaves, crooked cops, despicable people. A Malcolm X would never get an Oscar nomination, not nomination, but an Oscar win. Muhammad Ali, Will Smith. Well, okay, that's a bad example because I think Will Smith didn't do too good as Ali. But you know what I mean. For us to get love at the Oscars, we have to be in those categories of slaves, butlers, mammies, crooked cops. Denzel got his first Oscar getting his ass whooped. Halle Berry got her first Oscar getting fucked by Billy Bob Thornton. Do you see what I'm saying? I think didn't The Help win the Oscar? The Help. Okay? Enough said. That's all I got, y'all. I'm about 8 minutes in. I don't want to lose a lot of y'all motherfuckers, but look here, y'all. Yeah, I'm not watching the Oscars. Hell, I guess I'm gonna have my own Oscars in my own brain, and I might make a video about who I feel the Oscars is. Actually, I did kind of do that because I did my top 10 of 2019, and I did. But see, I didn't have a full. I need to have like a full Oscar shit, like best cinematography, best actor, best supporting actor. I think I'm gonna do my own Oscars. Yeah. Fuck the Academy Awards. I'm doing my own shit. That's all I got, y'all. So what do you think about this year's Oscar nominations? Do you think that it's right? Do you think the Joker's going to sweep everything? I think we all know that's going to happen. I think Joker's going to win a lot of awards. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's going to win a lot of awards. Joaquin Phoenix is going to get Best Actor. And, yeah, man, I think 1917 is going to win Best Visual Effects because visual effects-driven movies never win the visual effects category. There's always that movie that uses visual effects, but you can't tell it's a visual effect, and those are the ones that win. Anyways, y'all, that's all I got. Comment below what you thought about the Oscar nominations. Is it too white again, or are there just not enough good black-made movies? Comment freely below. Thank you for watching. As always, this is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next motherfucking video.